Good evening, my name is Dan.
And my name is Lorraine.
And we come to you live from the National Squirrel Rescue and Rehabilitation Center. We come with shocking news tonight.
And disturbing. The national squirrel population is rapidly declining. And if we don't do something very quickly, they may become extinct.
So rapid, Lorraine, that I downloaded a graph from a credible source on the internet, and it shows where they were is now here.
Rapidly declined, and as you can see,
does that speak to you?
Almost gone.
It speaks to me. They're almost gone. They're almost gone.
Completely.
They've been displaced. They've been abandoned by things like environmental emergencies,
acorn shortages, high winds,
high wind speeds. So we come with a plan. We are accepting donations throughout this hour to bring squirrels to a higher level of function. So with every dollar that comes to us tonight, and so far we've received $3 million. Our goal is $100 million. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you so much for your generosity.
It does not go unnoticed. We appreciate the heck out of you.
And all of your donations will go towards the building of a new house for every squirrel and their family.
Each small squirrel home is made of kiln-dried popsicle sticks.
The highest quality.
When I look outside and I look for squirrels, if I find any, and it's infrequent, they look tired.
And hungry.
And depressed.
And sad.
And it's as though they're looking for food. So with every dollar that comes donated to our center, we place a high value on bringing the highest level nutrition to our school friends.
Our food is non-GMO. It is dairy-free.
It's sustainably raised.
Sustainably raised. Thank you.
It's fair trade.
From around the country.
It's organic. It's dairy-free.
What we do so those are for our adults, and the adolescents get those acorns. And the babies, what we do is we have a new scientific technology where we extract the milk from the acorn and we give it to the baby.
It's acorn milk.
And
you can't find it at Costco. This is science that we used right here. Yes. No one else uses it. And we have 2 million volunteers nationwide that have been trained in how specifically to deliver that acorn milk to those special babies.
It's really breathtaking to watch.
It's unbelievable.
It really is touching.
It warms my heart.
It does.
So what we're asking today is that you pick up the phone and you dial that number now. And we can promise you that every dollar that comes in will go to bringing squirrels to a better place.
Yes. A better home for them and their families, and a nutritional meal for them to have.
When you pick up the phone and donate at least $100, you will get a replica of little Nibbles here. Now let me tell you a story about Nibbles. Our daughters rehabbed Nibbles in our very home. When we got Nibbles, he was very noticeably weak, malnourished.
He couldn't lift his little head up.
He looked sad, is what happened.
And his tail was droopy.
And he didn't have energy. So we rehabbed him, but unfortunately it was too late. Okay, and we had to say goodbye to Nibbles. But our friends at the National Squirrel Rescue and Rehab Center delivered by providing free taxidermy, and they did a really, really good job.
So now we get to see Nibbles every day, and this is why we do what we do.
And so what you will get is a replica of Nibbles, so that you can tell your friends and your family the same story. It's also highly worth mentioning, Lorraine, that when we do have squirrels that have a significant need and are quite weak and restricted, and maybe they have tight limbs, can you tell the crowd what we do?
Absolutely, Daniel. What we do is we take their tiny little limbs, and with the utmost of care, we just give very gentle range of motion sometimes to them, and that seems to greatly help.
Well, it helps their quality of life, I can tell you that. And the reason I know that is by the way that they look at me.
They do. Squirrels have a way of really piercing into your soul, and you can hear them speak almost. They have a way of just kind of, looking into your eyes and just saying, thank you, thank you, in their little squirrel way. And it's just heartwarming.
It's beautiful is what it is. And sometimes the squeak that comes out of their mouth or their snout, it will be such a profound and generous, loud squeak saying, like, thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm tearing
I know.
up. It's just,
I know.
It's too much.
This is why it's so important, you know. This is just a project that is near and dear to our hearts. And we hope it's near and dear to yours as well.
And we just thank you from the bottom of our hearts and from the bottom of Nibbles.
Nibbles' heart, too. Yes.
We look forward to seeing our squirrels in a better place. You have a great night.
You take care now.
And an even better tomorrow. Bye then.
Save the squirrels. See them, they look tired.
They look tired. They're usually napping.
Yes. And they need a good meal. And that is something that we can provide. Yay.
Sorry.
All right. Say thank you from the bottom of their tiny little hearts. Daniel!
If I do, it looks weak.
Yes. And sad.
And sad.
Yes.
And it's also
hungry.
Oh, let's stop here.
We range their tiny little arms back and forth. Is that where you were going with that? Okay.
Yeah. Let me try that again.